Alrighty, traders, let's have a look at the markets. Markets are actually having a pullback right now on today. What is actually going on right now, and what do we need to keep watching out for to see what's going on? So, and also, I want to share with you a trade that I took last night on the Forex market. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, so what's going on with the markets right now? So this is actually a bit of a do or die territory where we are right now on the S&P 500. And the reason why I say do or die is because of this. Right now there is a block, right? We have a block of resistance where we are right there. See that level there? We actually support. It actually broke above it, and then now it's actually breaking back down. So if the buyers do have the chance, if the buyers do see, like for me, guys, I overall see this thing making new highs, but doesn't mean we can't have a bit of a pullback first, right? So there's going to be really interesting to see what actually happens here on the markets. Let's actually bring up the candlestick chart here for a minute for you guys. So it's going to be really interesting to see. Let's just bring up this closer here, right? So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here, okay? Because we have a low, we do have a low, and then it's starting to develop a lower high. So we are starting to get a potential rounding top in the markets here. So it's in a do or die territory where we are right now. And what we want to see is this, is that if we get another down day tomorrow, which we may, that's okay. But what we want to see is that we want to see, okay, does this pullback here only be short-lived, and then we start to rally? If it does, and then suddenly we start to do something like this, and then we start to go back up like that, like a new high, then it's all over Red Rover for the bears, and then the market's now creating a high low, and then literally away we go. So, and you can see actually here what happened just recently, right? We ran, see, look at that there. People say technical analysis doesn't work. Look at that. It ran straight to that resistance line, and now it's rejected off it. So we are in a bit of it's a danger point in the S&P, and it's do or die for the S&P where we are right now. So it's going to be really interesting to see what actually happens over the next week or so in the market. And so we're getting a bit of a pullback right now. Once again, we're going to see whether we do get a beautiful higher low and then breaking up through here. Whether this, because I think Amazon actually had its earnings out today. So you can see Amazon's actually had its earnings. This is actually look at this here with Amazon's earnings. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Right, just doing nothing and then suddenly bam, out of nowhere. What did the 5-minute chart look like? That's the 5-minute chart there. See, look at this here. Pretty much a flat day. Oh, it's flat now because you got a large bar there, but Amazon is actually just taking off like a rocket. But once again, that 1-minute chart looks amazing. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful in Amazon there. So look at that. Very, very, very beautiful breakout, and then a nice little follow through at the end of that. So again, we had I think, yeah, so that was Amazon that actually replaced through there. And lastly, guys, what I want to share with you in today's video is just a trade that actually I took on the futures market last night. And this is actually what I shared with my private clients. And there are setups out there. Okay. There are setups out there that have the makings of making really nice moves, and setups that are only short-term trades. Okay. So, and it's really important if you're trading the markets, it's like, what type of trade are you entering in? Because it's important to understand the foundations to a type of trade you're getting into, okay? Because if you want a big profitable trade, but the setup is only there to probably make you a short, what I call cash flow trade, then you're not going to get big moves out of it, right? But for example, like the euro set up to where it was going to be one of those big profitable trades. Okay. So we have, I'll just share this with you here. So we have this is the 1 hour chart to the left, 1 hour chart to the left, and the 15-minute chart to the right. And it's just Really simple, traders. Like my trading is not that complicated. You can see the market was trending up through here, and then look what was happening on the hourly chart. What we're doing, we're actually having a bit. See that pullback through there? That pullback on the hourly chart was all these. See that's just that really tight, thinly pullback, right? Not much going on. And so, because we're in a very big upward trend, or I was waiting. This is actually an announcement that actually happened last night. And so, because there's an upward trend and a pullback here with not much volatility, not much going on, I was waiting to see what the market did after the actual earnings came out, right? So, one, we're trading with the trend. So, we're trading with high lows all the way up. Then we have a beautiful long-term, a very big pullback on the hourly chart. And you can see it also represents here on the 15-minute chart. And then when the earnings came out, guess what? We had this 15-minute bar, and at the end of the close, that's where the entry was. And then I just moved my stop higher, low, all the way up, and I just kept moving my stop up. And I'm pretty sure it went up like this here, and then it just sort of failed out. But I actually got out up here somewhere. I forget exactly where, but this, as you can see, where the screenshot was. But as you can see, this one here took off like a rocket over the next, now these are 15-minute bars, so over the next 1 hour, you can see it actually took off like a rocket after we got the big breakout, right, traders? So that's why whenever you're trading the markets, you always need to wait for, don't ever preempt something is going to happen. Wait for the market to give you some sort of direction, you know what I mean? Like, because I was looking at this here, right? I was looking at this sort of pullback through here, and yes, we did have a strong hourly chart moving up, but we could have easily just gotten that, you know, bam, to the downside, and then this thing falling through the downside. But because we got the break to the upside, guess what? It was now getting ready to have a very nice, strong move to the upside. And it was a very successful trade through there in the market. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, traders. Again, the stock market itself, that's Amazon. The stock market itself is, let's have a look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq's actually getting hit the hardest out of all that. As you can see, it rallied up, and now we're making another lower high, and we're breaking down. What actually happens here? Maybe we go down for a bit of a double bottom on these markets. I do see, yeah, maybe we actually get that. Maybe we actually get a bit of a double bottom. I am very bullish overall, traders, but on the short-term basis, again, it's a bit of a do or die sort of makings in that there. We have a look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones had a bit of a pullback, not much. But once again, if we have a look at this here, right, we can see high, and a lower high in the market. So we're getting very strong trending on the downside through there, and same thing through there. Let's go have a quick look at gold. And gold, pretty much nothing today. I did a bit of a short-term analysis on gold on the hourly charts and so on and so forth. But this big picture here, the daily charts, once again, really not doing much overall. Just still squeezing out. Really haven't got a big breakout overall from there. Looking at the actual mining sector, though, the mining sector is actually not looking, it's actually potentially looking quite weak, all right? Because we've actually, you can see the GDXJ actually came down to the support level. Now we're actually developing just a bit of a sideways range here. And, excuse me. And that's actually not looking too good there. So we may be getting ready for more of a flush down on the mining sector, because we're not getting the big strong V bottom. GDXJ and Heather, my darling, I appreciate that. You actually put that on yesterday's video, I think it was. You said that the mining sector looked like something. I apologize, but I remember you actually saying that. So you're exactly right. And what Heather was saying was that the market here, that I was analyzing something yesterday where we had a support. It broke through, hit resistance. Oh, that's right, Snap. What was happening with Snap is that if you look at Snap, SNAP, no. Was it Snap? No, what was that? Spotify, right? This Spotify, was it Spotify? There we go. Oh, this is one here. Okay, so what Heather was saying was that we had a support level. We came down, we rallied back up, we actually hit the resistance, and then we actually broke back down. So Heather was saying that a lot of the actual mining sector, I'm pretty sure, Yeah, so a lot of the actual mining sector is doing the same thing, right? Where we actually came back up and we actually rejected the SILJ. Definitely did that. We came down, support, came down. Now we're actually rejecting that and we're rolling over again. Now the thing about this trade is that we're getting a very, what I like to use, I like to use let me actually bring this up through to here. Let me just move this over here for a minute. What I like to use in the markets is what's called a short-term moving average. Actually, you know what? I'll put this on the actual chart itself. Let me do this here right now. So I like to use just a simple moving average. Right, so just a simple moving average. Let's actually just go to the actual chart, and I'm going to change this to a 9. So this is what I do, and I like to use a purple. I'm a bit of a purple topper guy, and let's just make that just a little bit thicker. Okay, cool. So I like to use a short-term moving average to give me a gauge of where momentum is in that move, right? Short-term momentum. And as you can see, look at this momentum. This is very strong on the downside. So there's actually a lot of weight on the downside for the mining sector. Let's go to the GDXJ. Same thing too, right? Look at this here. A lot of strong movement on the downside on the GDXJ. The GDX, not really. Yeah, we are getting a bit of a move, but we're not there yet. We're actually holding up a lot stronger. But again, it's not looking too good. We get a big strong breakdown tomorrow, like a big flush down tomorrow. It's not going to be too good for the mining sector. Again, the SILJ and the SIL. Look what's happening here. Just a very nice rally back up. It actually rejected off that level and it actually pulled back through there. So the mining sector still to this day, guys, is not looking good. I was saying to you guys, okay, for you bulls out there that you want to see that this is actually a bit of a slingshot pattern, we need a strong rally out of this. Okay, we need a big strong. We're not getting that. So this is actually looking really, really weak in the markets. Let's have a look at silver. Silver, once again, traders, has actually, Silver, once again, traders, has completely had a bit of a sucker rally as I caught it last night. Now we're coming back down. So we may be getting ready for even more downside with silver. It's really interesting to see what's actually happening here with silver. But again, we're not really doing anything with this silver market. So it's really interesting, traders. The mining sector, once again, like with the mining sector, we're getting a breakdown, but it's not creating a false breakout, right? A false breakout is it breaks down, then it gets straight back above the support level. We broke down, came back up, rejected that major resistance level, and now we're rolling over with strong momentum on the downside. So I hope this helps you out today, traders. Traders, I am running a flash sale right now to my trading course for $7 only. I call it the Breakthrough Trading Course. I put this together, all the things that really helped me go from losing a lot of money to then making good money from trading. And I put all that together, and I'm running a bit of a sale to that. It's only $7. So make sure you go to Johns, JOHNS, flashsale.com, johnsflashsale.com. Go get that right now, traders, and I'll see you in the next video. So traders, when I first started trading, I lost $250,000 trading the markets. And then I got access to a few 7-figure mentors that really set me straight on what I need to do with the foundations, how to read the charts, the trading systems, the mindset, so on and so forth. And then that was the massive turning point for me to be doing really well from actual trading and being successful trading. So what I've done is I've created a course called the Breakthrough Course. And what I've done is I've actually put a whole bunch of really good education and strategies and processes that help me go from $250,000 in debt to then actually becoming a full-time trader, making a full-time income from trading. And I'm actually running a flash sale to that trading course. So if you go to johnsflashsale.com, or there should be a link in the description. If there's not, then go to johnsflashsale.com. That's JOHNS, flashsale.com. Go to johnsflashsale.com and you'll be able to get access to this course now for $7. So go get access to that right now, guys, and I'll see you real soon.